Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. In today's video, I have 5 leads I'm going to share with you, as you can tell from the title, and they are from my 2 favorite industries to share with you guys. They're both in tech and in healthcare, under customer support, user support, all those types of roles, and they range from 50K per year all the way up to 130K per year. That latter end is with a startup company that is willing to dish out the cash, okay? And as always, make sure you grab your free download if you're new here. Welcome and thank you for joining us. And if you already have the old list of the 20 remote job sites, then you can go to this page. I'll link it down below, and you can get just the updated list without having to try to re-sign up for the email list again. And don't mind this part, just put 0 and you'll get it now. This is just the platform I use and how they let me set it up. They wouldn't let me just put just a straight up free without making it look like this, okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the first role. This is a care operations specialist at Carum Health, and it says, we are transforming how we pay for, deliver, and experience healthcare. So as you can tell, this is a healthcare company, and they're looking for a care operations specialist to join their patient care ops team, and you're going to play a key role in supporting their patients and shaping the systems that enable seamless care while embodying their company mission. They let you know right here the salary range is 50K to 60K per year plus a bonus, and depending on level of experience, of course, and your geographic location. Now it says, what would make you excited about this role? You get to collaborate across teams, identify opportunities to streamline and improve team processes and policies, assist in managing patient travel needs, collaborate with other patient care teams, test patient-facing and internal tools, so a little bit of tech support there, all kinds of general customer support. What they want you to have is 3 or more years of experience in a hospital administration setting, patient care operations, medical insurance, something of that nature, familiarity with system-level healthcare processes, experience in product testing and digital health platforms, great communication skills in oral communication, written communication, great judgment and problem solving, comfortable in a fast-paced environment, and you have a knack for troubleshooting and tech stuff, okay? And then they go more into detail about their benefits and more about the company itself. And again, this is with Carum Health. And also a quick note, these leads are, of course, being dropped to you in the links down below. Also, I'm going to be sharing some separate roles from the ones in this video later this evening as well. And those are going to be specific to the website, so there won't be a video to go along with that, but it'll be just extra on the website. Just go to homebasehavenjobs.com, go to the daily leads tab. You'll see these roles in this video plus a new set of leads for today. Today's June 30th, so just to let you know, a little extra for those of you that utilize the website. Let's check out the next role. This one is with Growth Therapy. I've shared them several times on this channel. They are in the mental health care space. They're a startup company and they've been around for several years. They're looking for a billing support specialist. This is also remote anywhere within the US. And what you're going to be doing is, again, doing some troubleshooting and resolving issues for clients and therapists. Any issues they raise via phone and live chat. You're going to dig deep into problems in order to help identify the root cause. You're going to educate their customers and their providers that use their platform. And you're going to be their just go-to resource for everything they need help with. Now, the range for this is, the low range for this video is actually 45K. I forgot this role was a little under 50K per year. So the range for this is 45K to 48K per year. And while that's lower than we would like to see typically, of course, if you're looking to work for a startup and kind of get that bridge of healthcare and tech especially, this is a great way you could get your foot in the door if you qualify and if you're interested. And you can easily, just work your way up, pick up whatever skills you can, and be able to say that you officially work in tech if that's something that you're interested in. And they let you know what would make you a good fit for this role. So if you have at least 1 year experience with insurance across multiple commercial and government payers, if you have a strong knowledge of medical terminology, especially the ICD-10 and CPT codes, preferably in mental health, of course, that's the category they're in. If you have experience working with ClaimMD or Availity, that's a plus. If you have experience working with various payer portals, so if you have an in-depth medical insurance experience, you will really stand out when you're applying for this role. If you love problem solving, if you're naturally curious, your worth ethic is defined by kindness and empathy. You are successful working independently and remotely, and you're comfortable meeting quantitative metrics, including the number of conversations you work on per day. You thrive working in a fast-paced startup, and bonus if you're bilingual, Spanish preferably, okay? So again, this is with Grow Therapy, and they are a mental health care company. And please go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already, and just quickly share this video with a friend or family member that might be looking for a job as well. Share it on your social media. You never know who could benefit from these roles. Sharing the wealth, you're not going to miss anything that's meant for you, trust me. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. This is another startup company. They're called Totango, and they have a software platform. It says our customer growth platform empowers companies to engage with their customers through the entire journey while delivering insights, health monitoring, collaboration tools, and workflow automation in a single source of truth. All right. And as a customer care partner, you're not just resolving technical issues, you're creating moments of care. So you'll be the first point of contact when a customer reaches out, taking full ownership of their experience. You're going to triage, whatever their issues may be or the reason why they're contacting, troubleshooting thoughtfully. So you're going to help with some tech support, sticking with the issue until it's resolved. Now, what you're going to be doing more specifically, you're going to manage high priority cases, investigate and troubleshoot technical issues like I mentioned, escalate product issues. So if they're having issues with the software, you might need to escalate that up. Keep customers informed with clear and compassionate communication, and assess urgency and impact and prioritize accordingly. What they want you to have is at least 1 year of experience working in a business-to-business software as a service company. So if you worked in this software company before, this could be a great opportunity to continue that track. Excellent written verbal communication, a collaborative mindset and experience working cross-functionally, a strong sense of ownership. So when you get an issue to deal with, you work with it until completion. You have passion and proven experience of providing high-quality customer service. Excuse me if you hear my son in the background screaming. Playfully, that is. He's not in danger. Detail orientation and organizational strength, the ability to translate technical issues, basic SQL skills, and experience reading logs, and experience with tools like Zendesk and Jira is great to have as well. Now, if you don't meet all of these qualifications, but if you meet some of these or half, they're going to have to train you anyway, so give yourself a shot. Don't count yourself out. I say always give it a try. You never know. And then the salary range for this role, I'm sorry, did I go over that already? Here it is. I knew it was somewhere. The salary range is $60,000 per year up to $70,000 per year. Okay, that's the base salary, so that means it can go up from there. And again, this is remote anywhere within the U.S. Let's hop into the next one. This is a startup company. This is Harvey. They have a secure AI platform for legal and professional services that augments productivity and automates complex workflows. We all know and see how much AI is growing rapidly, and it spreads to every industry you could think of. So this is something you're going to see a lot more of. So if you can get your foot in the door, whether you just learn on your own how to utilize AI in various ways, especially if you could work for an AI based company and get experience with it, you can really be on that early end of really being able to hone that skill of manipulating AI to, utilize it in various ways. So that's going to become really, really big in just the workforce in general. So it'd be wise to either learn how to use it on your own or work for a company that has AI as part of their main tools, okay? And startup companies often have nice salary packages because they get a lot of funding from their investors that believe in their mission and see what they're doing and are willing to back it and help them grow. So this is a user operations specialist role, and it's $90,000 to $130,000 per year. Now this is a hybrid role, and let me go down here and see where they want you. I believe I saw that you could pretty much work remote. I think if you work in a specific area, I'm not seeing it at the moment. Let's go ahead and just go through these. Forgive me for that. So again, they provide an AI platform for legal and professional services. So exceptional product market fit. We have partnered with the largest law firms and professional service providers in the world, and they list them here. They've raised over $500 million from strategic investors including Sequoia, Google Ventures, Kleiner Perkins, and OpenAI. So that's why that salary can be so high. They've got a lot of funding from some big names. Now, as a user operations specialist, you'll be the frontline support within the user operations team, reporting to the head of user operations. Your role is crucial in providing empathetic and efficient support to our customers. We're seeking someone who loves problem solving, is adept at handling multiple priorities, and is passionate about working with enterprise customers. And they go more into detail about what you'll be doing. What they want you to have is 2 years proven experience in a customer support role, exceptional empathy, and a genuine desire to help and connect with customers, problem-solving skills, organization, communication skills, those deals, the deal with those transferable skills, understanding of APIs, and the ability to explain complex API concepts to both technical and non-technical customers, familiarity with customer support tools, be able to work in a team environment, and have a passion for learning and growth. Now, they don't specify where they want you to live for this role. Honestly, if I would just apply to it, because if it's hybrid, I know from what I've been seeing, a lot of these startup companies, especially, or just tech in general, if they have a hybrid role, you really only have to go in office if you live near their headquarters. If not, they're going to allow you to be remote. So, like I said, I do not see it. I may be just overreading or looking over it. Oh, here they are. So they're remote. They're in San Francisco and New York. But again, typically you'll see where they're based, plus the word remote, meaning if you don't live where they're based, you can just operate this role remotely. Okay, so give it a try. I mean, for this salary, for what's essentially a customer support role, just has a slightly different name. I mean, why not give that a try? You can get paid handsomely, learn some AI utilization tools, and just really set yourself up for a high-paying, profitable career growth in an industry that is, if not going to take over, is really going to be the main part of our workforce with AI. All right, and let's go ahead and jump into the next one. And this is another healthcare role. This is a supervisory remote position, and this is with Garner Health. And it says healthcare quality is declining and soaring costs are crushing American families and businesses. At Garner, we've developed a revolutionary approach to evaluating doctor performance and a unique incentive model. So they want a full-time remote member support supervisor to lead a team of associates on our fast-growing concierge team. So the role requires being on call during scheduled shifts to ensure coverage for our members. So that's pretty standard for a supervisory role. Garner's business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, and they emphasize that this position is fully remote. So what you're going to be the head of is team leadership and development, performance oversight, so you're going to be monitoring to make sure everyone's doing what they need to do on the team, expert support and escalation, scheduling and training of the team, and process improvement overall. What you're going to bring to the team is a minimum of 4 years experience in a customer support or operations role with a proven track record of managing a team to drive excellent results, a passion for developing team members and helping users, the ability to think creatively and stay calm under pressure. A supervisor or any role of authority is going to come with some extra level of stress, especially when you have to be pretty much the end of the line main problem solver. A data-driven approach to decision making, a desire to work in a fast-paced startup, and a genuine interest in our mission to improve the U.S. healthcare system. And their salary is $65K to $80K per year. So if this sounds good to you, make sure you apply ASAP. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you again for tuning in. Make sure you be on the lookout on the website for some extra leads that will be dropping this evening. Again, today's June 30th reference. If you're watching this later, it'll be under the Daily Leads tab at homebasedhavenjobs.com. Share this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you do not miss out on these high-paying, great leads that I'm searching for and bringing to you throughout the week. Thank you for sticking with me and helping this channel grow. We're growing this together, and I appreciate you so much. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a great rest of your day.